Good morning, everybody. Today we are going out to a haunted road called Shipley Hollow Road, where it has a cryptid that you may not have ever heard of before called a Pitty Pat. It's a combination of like a werecat and a Bigfoot. So I'll give you more details on the history and everything, and I'll give you an update on the fire still burns. But until then, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Okay, I was gonna make a big joke out of this. That was the most terrifying road I have ever gone on. See, we're approaching, we are on Shipley Road officially right now. Okay. This is it. Oh, okay, I understand where I'm at now. This is the cemetery, and I know there were people held hostage here, like ghost hunters, like by psychotic hillbillies. They do not like trespassers. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna turn around. So bear with me. This is like a nightmare. This isn't even like a friggin' just the cryptid stuff. Back in the 1860, there was a woman riding a wagon on this road, and they claim that they saw a cryptid and it scared the horses. It flipped the wagon and killed 2 little children. Now that's just a story. That gets passed down. But honest to God, man, there is a bad vibe about this place, because there is, it's so treacherous, and people have died here, and they call it haunted. They hear people screaming. They hear all these weird sounds, and like, I don't know what this guy's doing. So I don't want to have to follow this guy. I mean, I'm not saying he's dangerous or anything, but I don't want to get behind a tractor that's like going 10 miles an hour. So, yeah, so some teenagers went out up that hill onto that cemetery, and there was a resident there who came out with a shotgun and held him hostage, and he ended up going to jail. And it's just weird, man. That road right there is far more treacherous, far more treacherous than anything I've driven in Tennessee. And I have driven some treacherous roads, and this guy's just psychotic going up there. I mean, at some points it felt like I was going vertical, and this road has a bad mojo. I'm not I'm not exaggerating. I'm not trying to do anything to like be dramatic or anything, but there is a bad vibe about this place. So I'm going to take you somewhere else. Believe it or not, I do not get spooked easily, and that was probably the spookiest thing I have ever gone through. And as I was trying to get out of there, I was still on Shipley Hollow Road. This truck just stopped. It was watching me, and I was like, well, you can go. And he wouldn't go. And so I just went ahead and went, and they were waiting back there behind me, and then they start following me. They get right on my tail, and through all those curves and everything. And they've been following me this whole time. They're back there right now. I got out in front of a car, but they're still there. They're still following me. So we are going to see how this goes. So that was I would never ever get on that road again. Not so much the Shipley Road, it was the road getting to it. And it was just a dark vibe. I'll explain more later. That was without a doubt the scariest thing I can ever remember doing. And it started when I got on that road, and it looked sketchy from the outset, but I was like, I've been going through these roads like for the last 20 years, so I've seen it all. But at some points it felt like that road was going vertical, like going straight up. It's like right out of a nightmare. And it's a very, very old road. You can see like the brickwork and everything is like crumbling on the sides. There's been a lot of erosion, and it is just a very, very treacherous road. I can imagine how many accidents have happened out there. And it's just like, you get this feeling that you are not welcome, that you are not wanted there. And it's very overpowering. That was before I even got to Shipley Hollow Road. And once I got there, that was a really, really weird vibe, because I wasn't so much concerned about anything like supernatural or anything there. I was concerned about the neighbors, because here in Tennessee, people will pull a gun out on you out here in the country. I mean, the mountains are like a different world out here, and it can be very, very, very dangerous out here. And especially because I've lived out here through when there was like the meth epidemic, and that was really bad. And I came here thinking this was like just a big joke, you know, the Pitty Pat. This sounds ridiculous. It sounds stupid. And I was going to make some jokes about it, but the vibe as soon as you enter that area is off. I mean, it is weird, man. I would not recommend going out here, even if you're just curious, even with just locals, because these people are nuts. It's like I was telling you earlier, there was a group of teenagers who were ghost hunting, and they just went out there, and someone pulled a gun on them and held them hostage. And luckily, the police came and helped these kids, because some of these people up here will not. There is just a different mindset up here. See, I knew this day was going to be off. I knew this day was going to be off because I was stopped and used the restroom, and as I was washing my hands, I hear this dude in a stall who's got a whole orchestra going, if you know what I mean, and he suddenly goes, "Hey man, I'm going to need your help." And I'm like, no. And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm on the phone." It is so nice and peaceful out here. It is totally a different vibe than what I just came from. Oh, that's the game they used to play. This was like a very, very violent game. We are at the Cherokee Removal Memorial. This is a very, very, very nice place. And it's a very somber place, but it's a lot better than what I just came from. Now this here shows you the Trail of Tears, which is where they removed the Cherokee from this area and force marched them out to Oklahoma. It's just really, 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 really sad that a lot of people died on this way. So if you're in Tennessee, you basically have grown up around this. And if you ever see the signs, you can actually follow the Trail of Tears through Tennessee, through Arkansas, and into Oklahoma. It's just very, very sad. You ever seen these things? These are to catch wood-boring bees, and because they will just destroy your porch. Let's see. Yeah. Those Indian heads.
Yeah, let me call you back in a minute. My visitors inside, okay? All right. Okay. All right, bye-bye.
But we're gonna take a little trail. Okay, take a little walk. Now, I've done this before. There's another trail across the road, she said. So, where you actually walk where the Cherokee walk. It was the original road to where the ferry was. So, I mean, with how sad everything is, this is a really beautiful place. I mean, it's an itty bitty little museum. You can't really even call it a little museum. It's just like a little visitor center. But that memorial is really cool. I'm tempted to go back on that road because I hate leaving things unfinished. It depends on what time I get over there, because I don't want to get over there when all the locals are out, because I don't want to deal with that. But that was so frightening, and I really do want to take you on that road just to show you. So we will see. We will go get something to eat, and we will figure that out later. So let's take a walk. And while I have you here, I'll give you a little update on the fire still burns. See, I'm just running into too many issues with YouTube, and I went from 15,000 views to this last video being 100, and it's all with the algorithm. Everyone I've talked to about it to try to rectify this is telling me it's the algorithm. It probably was a combination of the content, using like a certain army from the south that the AI is picking up as derogatory. And I did not reach 500 subscribers before the algorithm tweak was put in place, and so that hurt me. And I used, of course, AI on my images and animation, and I was using it in narration, but I was writing everything, and I was writing all the prompts and everything. And so YouTube got flooded with low effort AI, mostly from overseas, using AI to just keep putting out trash AI videos of AI narration, AI images, and it was all clickbait, and it got flooded, and there were a lot of complaints. So the AI is just going in and analyzing all the AI, and if you have under a certain amount of subscribers too, they're gonna just start hammering you, if not deleting things. So that's one of the reasons I'm doing this video, is because I had close to 500 subscribers, and my videos weren't even getting to my subscribers unless you had the bell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep making these little videos and I'm going to try to wait it out, and hopefully I can get more subscribers and get over that 500 hump so I'm not lost in the algorithm. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to do, because I do want to finish the series, but I want to finish it and have people see it, 'cause it's expensive to produce. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. So I want to finish it up, but I need people to see it. So I'm going to keep making these little videos, because I'm going out more for research and just to get away so I can write. I'm coming down to the finish line with my novel. I'm working on a new script that's been delayed for a very, very long time, and my rep is not happy with me. But we're gonna get that done. I'm gonna do these little videos and hopefully get out of this this funk that YouTube has caught me in, and in the algorithm. So any support you could give, meaning to like, subscribe, and to really hit that bell. I hate saying that because it always annoys me on videos where people are basically panhandling, but it hit me bad. It hit me bad. So if you like the series and everything, and if you have any thoughts or anything, just put them down in the comments and I will reply. Oh wow, this is wonderful. Look at this view. These are for colorblind people, so they can see the trees. I've seen people, grown men, just burst into tears seeing, especially when the leaves change. The great thing about being the first person out here is that you get to run through all the spider webs for everyone who follows you. You're welcome, people. I got things falling on me. I got bugs buzzing me. I got spider webs all over me. Crazy hillbillies. Here we go. Don't look down. Look at that view. It ain't exactly the Rock City view, but that's pretty nice. Let's try going this way. It's funny, the vibe is completely different from where I just came. It's the weirdest thing I've experienced in the last 6 months, about how drastically different the vibe is in different places. I mean, I don't know what your beliefs are with ghosts and supernatural and stuff, but there was something really off about that place. Absolutely nothing can scare me now, unless there's a Bigfoot in here. So I hope there's no Bigfoot. No, with a name like the Pitty Pat. You don't think it's going to be that scary. You think it's going to be ha 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 ha. Well, it was not. No Bigfoot, no bears. I'll be okay. It's so nice to have this all by yourself. that squirrel. He don't even care. He don't even care. I've been out here a few times, but I've never taken this path before. It's pretty cool. So this was like the original road, and this was used by the army to march the Cherokee out to the ferry. So you're basically, you're literally walking in their footsteps. Oh, I love Tennessee in the spring and summer, except for the allergies and all the pollen. But I am so glad winter is over. I am so glad winter is over. It's like a wet dog out here. Ugh. Pitty Pat? Is that you? Yeah, I'm getting a really strong whiff of a wet dog, like a wet animal. And that can sometimes be a bear. Ooh, it is powerful. Oh, wow. That smell is overpowering. I don't know what that is. This is where the ferry used to be. That's the bridge I drove over to get here. Great view. Looks like they got a little memorial over here. Tabitha M. Smith. So someone must have passed away out here. All kinds of little trinkets. American flag bandana. A flip-flop. A mason jar. Poor Tabitha. Oh, God bless you. I don't smell that smell anymore. I'm walking exactly where I was. I absolutely recommend coming out here. This is very peaceful, very nice. Not an all day thing. You can just come out here, maybe an hour. Oh, it's just very, very, very serene, very good. I would not recommend going on Shipley Hollow Road. I would not recommend that at all. I've been driving these roads for like over 20 years. Sorry, bug got on me. And I've never encountered anything like that. I've had nightmares where I've been in mountains in the road, basically. Ooh, that did not sound good. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm getting a Pitty Pat. Pitty Pat? I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna skedaddle.
Precious time. Now nothing matters anymore. I left my heart on the cold hard floor. Nothing left to disguise. I guess it's no surprise. What's become of me? Down on my knees, wrapped in misery.
I will rate that food a scran. Well, I'm back on the trail. I'm pretty much over the creepiness of that. It was hard to explain in the moment about what was happening, what was going on. It was hard to film because that road was just so dangerous. And I really, it was hard to put into words. Like when I was driving through there, it wasn't just that it was treacherous. There was like a oppressive feeling on me, and it was like I was not wanted. It was like a lot of people had died on that road, or at least in that area, and it's just really hard to explain. But I did film a little bit. I do feel bad that I didn't go back, because I think once I got that shakiness off of me, it would have been okay. I was just more concerned about the people who live there, and had that old man not been on that tractor, I probably would have filmed more there. But you have to be careful in some of those places, especially when it has like a history of locals not wanting outsiders there, and guns and stuff. So I do feel, I kind of regret that. That little diner was pretty cool. It was really old. I got a chicken and dressing, sweet potato casserole. That was really good. And I got some potato salad. It was very, very, very good. Waitress was like, you know, you don't have to get a big plate, because that plate is big. You can get a child's plate, and it's only half the price. And I was like, okay, I'll take a child's plate. And she brought it. She goes, see, it ain't that small. That was fun. It was a good day. It was terrifying. Thought I was gonna die, but you know, I didn't see the Pitty Pat. That's unfortunate. Well, maybe that is a good thing. maybe something was telling me get out of there. But it was good. So until the next time. The lady just drove her trailer down the walking path. I have no idea what she's doing. See, they park over there to put their horses up, but you gotta circle around right there, see? But she decided to go down the whole daggum trail, and there's no vehicles allowed on this trail. I don't know what that woman's doing. You wanna see the creepiest thing in America? A dead moth. Isn't it funny that a long time ago this would have been packed? This is like nobody's here. What's really crazy is they're playing music back when I used to come to the mall, back in like late 90s. I should make more music like that. Tell you what, you get me 1,000 subscribers and I'll get a tattoo. It seems all malls are used for now or for older people just to walk around. What is that? Everything's closed. This place just opened a few months ago and they've already left. Well, just a little update. I'm making some of these weird little videos to fill up time because I'm writing a screenplay that it's been pretty late and sending to my rep. I'm still working on that novel that's taking forever. So we're just gonna go on some little adventures here. See some dark and scary places. Not too scary, hopefully. I don't want nothing following me back home. Did the Pitty Pat make that?